Well, hey gang, how you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report. But we're not coming to you from La Paz, as you can tell by the way I'm dressed. But this is going to cover the fishing action that we've had down in La Paz from the 20th of January to the 29th of January 2022. Wherever you are, hope you're doing well. Thank you for checking in. Really appreciate you spending time with us, and please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and please subscribe. Okay, well, we are on the Oregon coast at the moment. We have left our show that we did last week in Sacramento. We've now done 2 shows. We left about 3 weeks ago, and we did a great show in Reno at the Wild Sheep Foundation. Then last week we were at the International Sportsman's Expo in Sacramento, had another great show. And right now we're on our way to the Seattle area, where we are going to be at the Washington Sportsman Show at the Puyallup Fairgrounds in Puyallup, Washington. That's going to go from Wednesday to Sunday of this coming week. So hope you can meet us out there. Come on down, grab a new brochure, come in, let's talk about bringing you down to La Paz and do some fishing. We're filling up really quick. Do not wait till we come to your show, or that we come to your city. We've got 6 more shows to do. We're going to be traveling right after the Washington show. We're going to be going to Salt Lake City, and then we're coming back to Oregon, to Portland, and then I don't remember the rest. But at the end of this video, I do have a list of all the shows we're going to be doing. So hopefully you can come down, see us. But listen, don't wait till then. Our calendar is already filling up. A lot of folks, call it COVID fatigue if you want. Folks just want to get out. Mexico is the #1 destination in the world right now for people who are traveling. It's easy to come to. You don't have to quarantine when you come in. Don't have to quarantine when you come out. All you need to do is take a quick little 15-minute test if you're flying back to the United States. That's it. It's very economic, and in talking to me, the fishing is going to be pretty good. So anyway, let's really quickly talk about what was going on in La Paz this past week. Again, we had those strong winds. They were blowing 10 to 15 on the average, most of it towards the afternoon, but some of the gusts were blowing over 20 miles an hour. We did actually have some folks who tried to go out fishing. Now, whenever somebody reserves or tries to reserve a fishing spot from November to April, which I tell people is the off season for a big reason, the winds are usually blowing pretty strong. You have about a 50-50 chance of not being able to get out or getting blown off the water, and there's a big reason why folks come from all over the world to windsurf and kiteboard in La Paz. It's because the winds are incredibly strong. They're great winds if you're a kiteboarder or windsurfer. Not so good if you're scuba diving, snorkeling, kayaking, or fishing. But I had some folks this week decided they still wanted to go out. God bless them. They wanted to give it a try. They knew the winds were there. Most folks decide to go or postpone their trips, but these folks decided to go out. One of them we had to cancel. Another we had to cancel. Another went out on the water, got one bite, thinks it was a Dorado, and that was it. They had to come in early. So not a really good time to come out and do some fishing with us. If you are coming down, be flexible, look at the calendar, talk to us so we can look at an extended forecast and hopefully pick a good day for you to go out and do some fishing. Other than that, from the commercial fishing and some of our captains who are going out and taking either friends or family out, there's some Pargo, there's some Cabria, there are a few Dorados swimming around. Last week we did actually have a couple of marlin hookups. That's really strange for this time of the year. Normally we don't see any marlin until about April, usually May or June, as the waters warm up. There's also a Jack Crevalle, there's Bonito. There's some action out there, most of it inshore, and even when the winds are blowing, most of it's going to be inshore anyway to protect yourselves from the winds. The other issue you have when the winds are blowing is it's harder to get the live bait. The commercial guys aren't going to go out there if there aren't that many people fishing, and there aren't many people fishing to begin with right now, but also if it's really rough and the waves are pounding those shallow areas where the sardines are holding, it's going to be hard to get live bait. So anyway, a quick wrap up on what's going on. As far as where we are, I told you we were in Reno a couple weeks ago, then we just did the Sacramento show, and we're on our way to the Puyallup Fairgrounds just south of Seattle, where our next show is going to be. So hopefully you can come down. I do want to give a shout out and tell you what happened to us in Sacramento. We usually stay at a certain hotel there. We've been there for about 10 years. Before that we were at another hotel. Hey, the area around the Expo Center at Sacramento is not a safe place to be. One of the outfitters next to us, his car was stolen. One of our clients came up to us and told us he was carjacked, a lot of break-ins, and that's what happened to our vehicle. We were parked in a very safe spot, and behind the hotel they have security guards. The back of our custom wrapped Suburban was broken into. Fortunately, they didn't get anything, but they smashed the back of the vehicle. It was not drivable. We had to have it towed. And because of the supply chain issues that the whole country is having, they told us that it might take anywhere from a week to 3 weeks to get it fixed. So we've got 2.5 more months of shows to do. So it was quite a dilemma as to what we were going to do. We want to thank everyone who gave us a shout out, contacted us, offered us their homes, their houses, their cars, their trailers, whatever they could do to get us going. We really appreciate that. But some angels came through for us. Some people pushed us ahead of the line. Some people really pulled some strings. They got parts from other cities, and those people contacted other people to get it to us, and they got everything fixed in 5 days, got us back on the road, and we really appreciate it. Gracias a Dios, as we say in Mexico. Very, very thankful, very, very grateful to everyone who reached out, everyone at the Chevy dealer in Sacramento who pulled strings to get us going, and especially Jill, who spent a lot of time on the phone trying to reach people, trying to get the parts we needed. One of the parts was going to take 3 weeks. It couldn't come for 3 weeks because it had to be sent from Michigan, but they still were able to find some parts in other cities, get us back on the road, and get us going on the way to see you. So thank you to everybody. Gracias a Dios. We have angels on our side. So anyway, quick wrap up. Hopefully we'll see you in Washington. And this is Jonathan for the Mexican Minute. We'll catch you next week. God bless. Take care. And we'll talk to you on the other side.